What up? You know I don't let none marinate. We get straight to the sauce and everything saucy, man. You know, you just hearing a lot of narratives. You know, like the narratives before Canelo Crawford, the judges. Remember, the judges going to rob Bud. The judges is going to do this. They going to do that. Well, you sync the outcome for the judges. One thing I peeped about this whole situation is they're trying to make Bud Crawford better than Floyd. They're trying to make Bud Crawford the best ever with a shitty ass resume like that. You can't be the best with a resume like that because you fought one person. Doesn't mean you're this. And the crazy thing is about copybox, man. I keep telling y'all, man, you gotta watch the fight. You gotta watch tape yourself. You know, I'm watching the fight. It's a lot of things I seen from both sides. You know, I'm gonna get into the fight right now. Just coming into the ring. Before coming into the ring, hand wraps. You know, we watching Bomac. Bomac first fight of the night, he 0-1. Second fight of the night, he's still 0-1 with a draw with Lester Martinez and M. Billy. Now you're going into the Canelo fight with no victory. With no victory, then Bud gets the victory. He gets the hand nod because they're trying to make him a 3-time undisputed male champ. Why? Because we never had one before. We already know Clarissa Shields is really 4-time, but they're going to say she 3-time. But you can Google it. They're going to say she 4-time undisputed. Google it. It's there. But female-wise, they got her as 3-time, really 4-time, but they speak as 3-time undisputed. So we needed a male to be a 3-time undisputed. When T.O. became the first 2-time undisputed champ, they played him. And the reason I say this, Max Kellerman. You, Max Kellerman. I watch you tell, what's the guy? Otaya, whatever his fucking name is from Australia. I will literally watch you tell him that since he has the lineal title, that he's undisputed. That's what you said. To get a lineal title in a lineal ring, you gotta be undisputed. But we let you guys tell it. Y'all want to paint a different narrative. But the point I'm saying is, Bud Crawford always rap his own raps. Always, which he put tape on skin, which will be loaded. All you gotta do, look at every opponent he faced. Look at their face. Look at any opponent with gloves that's loaded. Look at their face. They get cherries everywhere. But y'all young motherfuckers wouldn't know that because y'all a bunch of bitch ass niggas that follow the narratives. You understand me? Y'all don't do no research. Y'all want to go on YouTube, go whatever, and whatever motherfucker that fits your narrative, you're going to believe that. Number 2 should have been number 1. We all know we're fighters. We're not sitting down at no motherfucking dinner. We're not sitting down with just the advisor and but we're not doing none of that. So you already know once Canelo sat down and got that $200 million contract, which he said he wanted 200 to fight David Benavidez, right? But we never got that. But you got 200 million to take a dive. You got 200 million to take a dive. That's number 1. Number 2, bro. Number 2. You ducked Benavidez for 3-4 years. Say you wouldn't fight Crawford because he's too small. Then we get it. And it's like everything you train for in training camp, you never use none of that. It's like your mind was already set. We're going to go in there. I'm going to take this $200 million loss. I'm going to let him become 3-time undisputed. Then we're going to do this rematch. And I'm going to win. I'm going to be the first Mexican to be 3-time undisputed, but in the same weight class. You feel me? So they trying to make Bud better than Floyd, but Bud resume is ass. And Canelo, you just a money whore. You just a money whore. You do shit for the check. You understand me? Y'all forced everybody in the world to believe that we wanted Bud versus Canelo. No, the fuck we didn't. We all wanted Canelo versus Benavidez. Because the same amount of time Benavidez was Canelo mandatory, Boots was Bud mandatory. 3.5 years going on to 4 years. 2019, baby. 20, 21, going into 22. That's 22. He cut that shit and went the IBF route. And his first fight in the IBF route was who? Sergey Limpinas. He beat the shit out of Sergey, knocked him out, which nobody never did. Mikey Garcia ain't do that. Boots knocked him out, got him out of here. Became who mandatory at that time? He became Spence mandatory from the rip. After he beat Sergey Lipinets, he became Spence mandatory from the fucking rip. But Spence was running around collecting the titles, becoming unified. So Boots and Bosey kicked their feet up because they already knew that they're trying to get this fight to happen so they can become undisputed. But Spence the one that's running around collecting all the titles at welterweight, not Bud Crawford. You see it. Everything WWE-ish, man. Everything WWE-ish, man. And then the rematch is going to be crazy. The bread that they getting. But people got to be mindful that fights, a fighter already have a motherfucking schedule. But you already know the fighters you're going to fight, the people you're going to fight. Which is bullshit. Then the crazy thing is a lot of these fighters, they sign these big contracts for a 5-fight deal. And let's say in their second fight they lose, we don't get the 3 last fights. We never get the 3 last fights. But one thing I peeped out of this shit is people be trying to shit on PBC so much, it be crazy. It's crazy how they be trying to shit on PBC, but you can't. You can't touch PBC. You can't touch Al. Why? Because they make the big bread. They make big money. They make big money. You just got a lot of bitch ass niggas out here with their narratives don't love the sport. Niggas love the person. They love they fans of somebody. You understand me? You're a fan of a fighter. No, you got to be a fan of the sport because you see the bullshit. But this generation right here, y'all seeing niggas take dives, but you don't believe it because you motherfuckers really never seen a person take a dive. In the 80s and 90s, you synced it. You synced this clear as day. But y'all synced it clear as day with these judges. With these fucking judges. I kept telling y'all, since from the prelims all the way to the main card, it was a bunch of early stoppages. It was a bunch of bullshit going on. It's a bunch of bullshit. But y'all was the same people that said that they was going to rob Bud. But what happened? Look at the scorecard. Shout out to Mr. Suspicious on Instagram who posted the scorecard on a Wednesday, 3 days before the fucking fight. And what happened was the exact same scorecards. People forget Friday was not Thursday. The grand arrival, when they stepped in and they was talking, they say, yeah, which they had to fight on Friday because they definitely said that shit. A lot of, listen, y'all like Google and shit, and Google always expose shit sometimes. But at the end of the day, do your own research. Be a man, Peter Pan. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you niggas later. Dollar.